We'd like to take a minute here at Redline Radio LLC to thank all of our great sponsors. Detroit Auto Parts is the official parts store of Redline Radio and home of our original studio. With two convenient locations, one on the east side, you can call 216-531-7373, or on the west side, and that west side location is also the home of Redline Radio Studio number 1. You can call them at 216-398-7373. At either location, mention Redline Radio and get 10% off your purchase. Speaking of sponsors that sponsor stations, Growing Wings Adult Services is the official sponsor of the state-of-the-art Studio number 2. Growing Wings Adult Services has over 7 years experience taking care of adults with disabilities. For more information, contact Lisa today at 234-334-7547. And as testified by all their satisfied customers, Dynatech's diamond saw blades are the fastest cutting, longest lasting. Customer satisfaction is how we measure success at Dynatech, and our engineers are always available to help you troubleshoot and solve a problem on your job site. Dynatech is the only saw blade company recommended by the pavement marking manufacturing industry. They're located in Elyria, Ohio. Dynatech is committed to being the top diamond saw blade company around the world. You can contact Dynatech today at 1-800-466-9001, or you can visit their website at dynatech.com. NASCAR fans, if you're looking at getting specialized past or present NASCAR diecast and model car kits, you reach out to Pit Road Diecast. Bill Rabbits and the team are there for all your diecast needs. Call them today, 216-355-2347. Mention Redline Radio and get $5 off your in-store purchase. Let's not forget about the official merchandise provider of all things Redline Radio. That would be Incredible Keepsakes. T-shirts, cups, binders, keychains, you name it, Incredible Keepsakes can make it. The official merchandise provider for Redline Radio LLC and our show hosts. Call Mike and Diane today at 440-242-9648 or check out all their great merchandise at IncredibleKeepsakes.com. As Diane always says, cherished moments are made to last forever. Let's talk about home improvement. When we talk home improvement, we talk Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement. Bathrooms, kitchens, windows, doors, siding, radio stations, and so much more. Residential or commercial, call Will today, 440-731-7654, and tell them Redline Radio sent you. Bad Juju still remains the official band of Redline Radio LLC, covering all your favorites from the 80s and 90s. To book Bad Juju today, contact Chad Moon at 440-458-0209. Lucy's Pub is where we go when we like to unwind after a busy day. Located at 2218 Broadview Road in Cleveland, Ohio, Michelle and the staff at Lucy's are always committed to giving their guests the best experience. Join them every Friday night for karaoke and, of course, all your hometown sports games. Call them today, 216-675-0013. Stock car racing fan? I am. The premier stock car racing series in Northeast Ohio, Michigan, and Indiana. Redline Radio is proud to sponsor the Ohio Wheelman Series. Still looking for sponsors for 2023? No better way to get your logo out there than on the fastest street stocks in the state. Not to mention, local racers are some of the most loyal people when it comes to supporting local sponsors. Reach out to Will Wiggins today about how you can be a part of the Ohio Wheelman Series. Driveway looking a little rough? Well, we know who to call. ACS, Affordable Concrete Solutions, LLC. Call them today at 440-714-1987 or go to their website, Affordable Concrete Solutions, LLC. You can also email them at Affordable Concrete Solutions, LLC at gmail.com. Looking to advertise with a radio station? Get a hold of Dave at Redline Radio at 440-503-0828. And for all of our programming information, check out redlineradiolllc.com. You know what else we got there? A 24-hour live radio station playing all kinds of music all day and all night. You can also check us out on social media at Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, LinkedIn. And if you want to take Redline Radio on the go with you, download the Redline Radio LLC app on the Google Play Store.
Little demons. We are back with another season of the Sinister Fun with Loud and Local. Tonight I have a massive hard-on with all this fresh meat in the studio. Today we have Brock, the owner of Front Street Social. He's gonna have a fun time. This is all about the red pill. But without further ado, let's get it started. Welcome to Beast Within, the harem people, Satan's right-hand man himself, the sinful, the corrupt, the evil one, the resident badass of Red Line Radio. Please welcome your host, Chef James.
All right. Welcome back. Loud fucking local. Another great night. New season. Love this music. Been playing this one a lot. I'm like the Godfather. I'm Italian. They have a great night tonight. You got Brock. Front Street Social. Awesome bar. Cool place. Doing a lot of shows.
Shout for the Vixens.
The violent Vixens,
Yes.
I like to call them.
Yes.
Dude, those creep up on you.
Yes, they do.
You should rename those for you.
Yeah, the violent Vixen.
I like that.
Yeah, Lisa had a few of those. She knows
Yeah.
all about that story.
Yes. That was wild.
Lisa from Black Rose label. Kitty Productions. Also the Red Line GM. Right?
Yes.
We love Lisa.
Yeah, everybody loves Lisa.
I love Satan.
Yeah, we went up to Front Street Social, had a little meeting up there, got some food to eat, which was delicious.
Yeah, I
And,
really like their cook. The cook like really makes the food just the way you want it.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Yeah, he listens.
He listens, not all the time, sometimes. Yeah, so we went up for jam night, and because I know Ryan Sahi that plays in Antimatter and Skippy's on the Run, and he was up there, and we were gonna hang out and talk a little bit because we had some show stuff to talk about, and so I had a couple drinks, and then like I went up on stage and played a couple songs because I had my guitar gear with me, so I was like, I'm gonna play. I never do this ever.
Only a couple shots?
Yeah, I had.
Disappoint me.
We tried one of those Jolly Ranchers. We did a banana one.
Yeah,
Right.
It don't taste like banana.
Lisa's like, this is straight alcohol. I'm like, this is delicious.
I was like, ah.
And then after that, Brian, your bartender, poured us tequila,
Tequila.
and we did
I couldn't
that.
even find the tequila at that point.
Yeah,
I was like, "Mind tequila?" You like drink a tequila.
yeah, we
I'm like,
did.
where's it at?
I never drink tequila, but we did tequila.
Yeah.
Then we both got the Violet Vixens, I went on stage to play because I put myself first. I'm like, I want to go first because I'm already feeling buzzed. So I got to get this out of the way before I can't play. You know, if I would have been like 6th or 7th, there's no way I could have played.
Yeah, no, there's some people that should definitely play earlier in the night.
Yeah, definitely. I know. I heard them.
Yeah.
So I get off stage and I only had one of those. I think I had one Violet Vixen. Lisa's already had 2 by that time. She had one when I was up there. And then when I sat down, there's another one sitting there. And I said, where did that one come from? And she's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So she sucked that one down really fast.
It is haunted.
Yeah, it is. And then I get up and I think I left the bar for a minute, maybe smoke a cigarette. I come back and then there's another one in front of her. And I'm looking at her. I'm like, nah, this is going to end badly. And because she's not a big drinker, right? So we had another meeting later on that night at another club. And I ended up letting the club know that we had car problems. And the car problems was that she could not operate a car.
I drove fine home.
Yeah, we sat there for like 2 hours so you could sober up.
That's right.
And at one point, like I lost her in the bathroom for a while. And then she came back out. So it was water time.
Yeah, I was just sitting there.
Yeah, I was totally fine. I know my limits.
Yeah, right.
We were talking before the show. It doesn't sound like you are.
Yeah.
Well, I have my cutoff point.
Yeah.
I have no limitations. That's
When your face meets wall, that's your cutoff.
yeah. When I can't walk a straight line, that's when I'm done.
Are you being carried across the street?
That's right. So on the show today, we have some really great pictures from Lucy's Pub's Hot Summer Nights. Oh yeah, we forgot the lights. Satan's on the lights.
They said, "Let there be light."
And let there be light. There's no light in hell, though. None. Okay, so we have photos from Hot Summer Nights. We're going to do a Zoom interview with the very talented and spooky singer-musician Ghostly Music. Behind the board, of course, tonight, the Keeper of Lost Souls, Satan.
Bring that soul here, girl.
I brought you a soul tonight. I brought you Brock.
Hey, Satan.
We have music by the Ugly Lovers out of Chicago. Dead in Spring. Very cool band. You're going to like it. We also have the Culper Ring. Echoes of Eden. The Days. And we're going to play a song by Ghostly Music. Very cool song, which I'm going to dedicate to Lisa today. So I spent a few days in Akron with Lisa. After the show on the 29th, we drove down together, and she had a guy that helped work the show. His name is Billy. He roadied the show for us, which was really cool. He was there just to see the show and to help out, and he ended up doing a lot more work than he probably thought he was going to do.
That's all right.
It's because I just didn't want to lift anything. So we have some really cool pictures. I'm going to have Satan bring them up for you. These are the pictures that me and Lisa took when we were in Akron. So Satan, if you could bring those up.
There you go, asking for shit again.
I know, I'm always so demanding. Fuck, man. But yeah, we had a good time. Stayed at our house for a few days. We went to Portage Lakes. We went to Akron. We were in Barberton. We went to Growing Wings, where she has her other job, where she works with disabled, I always say kids, but disabled adults. She has a music room there, so I got to teach a lot of them how to play bass and play guitar. Mostly I just put on performances for them.
I liked it.
But I think they had a good time. So that's us. That's me at Buzzbin outside. Buzzbin, I don't know if Brock, have you ever heard about Buzzbin? It's a very cool place.
No, I haven't.
It's kind of like what New York has CBGB. It has that total vibe. Or Cleveland has No Class. You ever been there?
No, I haven't.
Okay, that's
I haven't
it.
been many places, I guess.
Oh, that's us in Buzzbin together. It's me and Lisa. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. I think that's in Portage Lakes. I'm not 100% sure. But Portage Lakes is very cool.
Yeah.
That was probably the highlight of the trip I was with you. So that's me with the host at White House Chicken. I told Lisa when we got down there, I've never had Barberton chicken. Have you ever had that, Brock?
I haven't. You're just going to keep asking.
Yeah, I'm going to keep asking something you never had. I never had it either. Barberton chicken is all about the seasoning, and they cook the chicken in lard. That's what makes it different. It's not cooked in oil.
Where's mine?
Oh, man. Satan, you missed out. That was freaking delicious. I loved it. That's the Rialto Theater. That's on Kenmore, right down the street from Buzzbin. And then that's Portage Lake. So we were at this place called the hell
Dusty's Landing.
Dusty's Landing. That's right. Where you can rent pontoon boats. There was a Mexican restaurant. The food looked amazing there, but the service was a little lax, so we didn't get any food from there. And then you know what that place is called. I can't remember. You talked to them about booking a show there.
Mhm.
They had a beautiful stage, fantastic light system. That's inside. And then outside by the docks, by the boats, they have another big stage outside.
That was
And
really super cool.
That was super cool. I know I took a photo of it, but I was so far up on the hill, I don't think that you could really see the stage. But it's right down by the water, so that might be it. I'm not sure. It's kind of dark. But yeah, that was really cool. And thank you so much, Lisa, for having me stay with you at your house.
You're welcome.
I hope I wasn't overstayed my welcome.
No,
You were?
it was cool.
It was fun. My highlight from being with you besides Portage Lakes was when we went out. You have a very cool patio, right? She's got this patio. It's very tranquil. The pool's out there. And I've been teaching her to play guitar. And when we were out there, we both played guitar together. And we played till almost 12:30 at night on a
Something like that.
Sunday. That was a lot
And
of
then
fun.
we got in trouble.
Yeah, you got in trouble, not
I
me.
got in trouble.
And we had to stop playing. That was a picture of me with this huge statue of Jack Daniels. I saw that. I had to get a photo of myself. I'm like, I feel like I know you. That's White House Chicken. There was this cool little like devilish girl that was etched into one of the things, and I saw that as soon as we were walking. I'm like, Lisa, look at this, so cool. She's like, oh God. It's the little things. So yeah, that's the photos that we took. That was a lot of fun, and I had a great time.
Me too.
So, Satan, if you could also bring up some of the pictures. I didn't take a lot of photos at Hot Summer Nights, but I have some photos from the Lucy's show. I was mostly working the whole time. I didn't really get to relax until the very end of the show. Oh, that's Old 97.
Yeah, that place was really dope.
Yeah, if you're ever in Akron, I believe it's on
Kenmore.
Kenmore Street.
Kenmore Boulevard.
Yeah. And then that's another photo by Buzzbin. That was like a little agricultural thing that they do in the area. And that was really cool too. And that's by Buzzbin. Had to get the middle finger shot.
Always.
Yep. But yeah, that was lots of fun. But yeah, Hot Summer Nights, I didn't really take a lot of photos. I know you took a few.
We were just busy.
We were busy the whole time. And then it wasn't until like when Brock got up there. And thank you so much for coming out. That was really cool.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was a cool show.
Yeah, it was
The
fun,
band
right?
that was playing while I was there, they were awesome.
I think when you were there, you were hearing Antimatter. It was the
Yeah.
80s metal band.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish you could have been there for Sixth Dimension. It was like they had this one band. They were classic rock, but the lead guitar player had a keytar. I don't know if you know what a keytar is,
Yeah.
a keyboard. And they were doing Zeppelin like Trampled Underfoot, and he was
That's
just
good.
soloing like crazy on this keyboard that sounded like a guitar.
Were you there with the guy at our bar that had the electric violin? I heard everybody talking about that.
Yeah.
I heard it was awesome.
They just showed up to do jam night. They were a band.
Yeah.
And they came up on stage and they did Rolling in the Deep. They did Zeppelin, and they did another song. I don't remember what it was, but the guy was on electric violin.
I've never heard
And
of that.
sound like Lindsey Sterling. She's a metal person that plays violin and basically does like lead guitar riffs on the violin, which you could do way more stuff. You can get really high on it and stuff. Not high smoking, but high on the violin. You got it. So yeah, so there's some of the photos from Lucy's. I think we put about 80 people in there that night. And let me say 80 people in Lucy's around the bar itself. It was pretty busy.
It
So
was
that's
busy.
Sixth Dimension right there. They were really, really good. I liked them a lot.
Me too.
That was a good find. And then also that opened the show, you didn't get to see them, and I'm trying to get them on the show at Front Street, is Seconds of Silence. They're like they're another Tri-C high school rock-off band. They do like post-grunge. So they're doing like Alice in Chains, Megadeth, stuff like that. And they're super talented and super nice too.
Yeah, they were.
That's the one thing that I'll say about the high school bands. Not saying that the older bands, like guys my age and younger, in their 30s and stuff, aren't nice. So they're kind of jaded from playing music for so long. But you get these high school bands, they're fresh and they're super excited to play shows. Like you had Invasion last night, and they put on a great show.
Yeah.
And they're super excited. They're super professional, and that's why I like to work with the younger bands.
Yeah, they said they'd be there at 5:30. They were there at like 5:20.
Yeah,
ready to go.
Ready to go, and they sound really great. They did "Rock You Like a Hurricane," and they had a female vocalist, and she rock you like a hurricane. Yeah, they were great. Your singing is so beautiful. I just don't understand why you're not signed to a label yet. It's so amazing.
You guys were supposed to sign me a long time ago.
Yeah, I know. Kind of brushed it off.
No, you got me here turning on lights and shit.
Normally I put those on for you, but today I don't know. I'm enjoying the refreshments that Brock brought us. I think I'm allowed to say it on there, right?
Yeah.
I don't care. Drinking whiskey, baby.
There you go.
It's actually high proof bourbon, so Brock said, you can't shoot that down. So we've been sipping it. Me and Satan's been sipping it.
I mean, you can. It's not
You
recommended.
can't. It's not recommended.
Satan's is already gone.
Yeah, I bet it is. I'm still sipping mine, man. I heed the warning.
You're also a bitch.
Yeah. Well, it's because he's partied with me many times. How many times, like, Satan rolls the big old blunt, and I'm like, I just can only hit it like 2 times. So when you go up and do the show, it's going to be over with.
I like to smoke tree branches.
Tree.
Trees, I got you. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a song. We're going to take a quick break. This is a really cool band. I was talking to them. I believe they're in California. They list themselves as dad punk. So they're a bunch of dads that put a band together. And this band's called The Culper Ring. And the song is called Same Mistakes. Same Mistakes by The Culper Ring.
I'm making the same mistake of not finding it.
It's okay. I know you got it. We went over it.
Saying this takes a little while.
It's okay.
Sometimes.
He's buzzed on that on the bourbon.
No.
Buzzburn.
That's delicious.
This is usually a lot smoother, guys.
It's okay. That's what she said.
Silence.
Yeah. Nobody likes radio silence.
It's the silence.
Keep talking.
Keep talking. I could talk for days. I can.
Okay.
So after we play The Culper Ring, I'm going to bring something up that you guys are going to love. The outtakes.
Okay, I just want to warn you that when I wrote this song, I was listening to the
This is The
Cure
Culper Ring. Same mistakes.
Here we go. Breathe through the heart of this. Not today. I was blind, have no self-control. Whoa. Every single promise you made didn't come easy. It seems every single time that I pray, you never made the same. You never made the same mistakes. I don't know. So we ever talk about it, getting out. Yes, no. So I ever hear you say, you're walking away. Tell me it's not enough. And it will ever be alright. Oh. Every single promise you made didn't come easy. Yes, it seems every single time that I pray, you never made the same. You never made the same mistakes. So long. So we ever talk about it, get it out. Yes, no. So I ever every time I finally break, I never make the same, never make the same mistake. I'm so low, sorry I haven't talked about it. Yeah, got so sorry I haven't been inside. Cause you're walking away. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that was great. You guys like that? Same Mistakes by the Culprit Ring.
I liked it.
Dad Punk.
Dad Punk's a good description.
It's good, right?
Yeah,
I liked it a lot. I like the intro, that little wedding singer thing. I heard that a couple times. Like, that's really cool. So, Satan, I sent something over to you. Brock, something I've been doing a lot lately is me and Lisa will go out, and we did it for Front Street Social a lot too. We take photos everywhere we go. So we have stuff to put on our show. We have stuff to promote the company and all that. So lately, I did one where we had the very first one we did. We started going out. We spent the whole week going out because we needed stuff to have. So we did photos all over Cleveland and Tremont and everything. And then, so it was the Adventures of Jeff and Lisa. And we put it on the show and we showed all the places we went to. So, but then I had a bunch of outtakes, like a bunch of photos left over that didn't make the show. So I'm going to put it on here and then we're going to view them. And so you could check them out.
Awesome.
So it'd be very cool. So there's one where Lisa's smoking a blunt. It's another one of her. We were at like some garden. Like tinfoil hat. It's a pretty good one.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Driving Miss Daisy right there.
Driving Miss Daisy? That one actually looks like you a little bit.
Here.
You're very
Oh.
close resemblance to Lady Gaga.
Oh wow. Do I have a meat dress?
It's a meat dress. Oh, there's the one.
Gosh.
What I took when we were in your kitchen. You had all those cats all over you.
Damn, I'm a cat lady.
The cat lady.
Puss, 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 puss.
You always stick your tongue out. I mean, I had to get
Yeah.
a photo of
Oh
that.
shit, I gotta make my eye do that too.
That's
I'm
fantastic.
gonna have to ask somebody how that happens.
Yeah. So
How much time did you spend getting all those photos together?
yeah, like 5 minutes. There's one of you
Oh shit.
carrying your own bags again.
I'm a bag lady too.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, about 5 minutes of
Whoa.
actual work.
I got a lot of moose.
That
in
was
there.
the morning that you woke up.
Yeah.
You said your hair was a little curly.
It's a little bit.
Yeah. Back to the blunt
Damn.
one again.
That's more like a stogie there.
Yeah. Those are pretty cool, right?
I like it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Lisa looks different in every photo.
Every
Yeah.
photo, I know.
It's
It's
so
different
weird.
hairstyle, everything.
Yeah.
Gotta be the
I
lighting.
gotta make it up.
Yeah. So those were the outtakes. I thought that was amazing. We had to put that on there. The last show, I put photos of her pool floats. So she has many
Yeah.
different pool floats. You know, the
My
penis-shaped pool
hands.
float, the Donald Trump pool float.
In the hands.
So- Yeah, and then I was giving her guitar lessons. So as you know, she's got very tiny hands. So it's really hard to grip the guitar. So
I didn't know that, but now
Yeah.
I do.
baby hands.
Got it.
Baby hands.
It's nice to have baby hands on a woman.
So whenever I punch somebody, this fits right in their eye socket's good.
Yeah, that's not what we think about. You know what I'm saying?
It's a different socket.
A different socket.
Yes.
Yeah, so those were the outtakes. And so I want to talk to Brock. You know, I brought him on the show. He is the owner of Front Street Social. And he's got a cool club. He's got a great stage. We're doing a bunch of shows up there. We have a show on the 12th with an acoustic 80s rock band called CG3. Then we have Skippies on the Run, who played our 29 show at Lucy's. They do emo, punk, like kind of like Fountains of Wayne or Fall Out Boy. And then we have Antimatter, and you saw Antimatter play.
Yeah.
They're that 80s hair metal band. So that's going to be happening on the 12th. And then we have the 19th. We have the Grammy-nominated band Oblivia with Aaron Stahl, the Nashville recording artist, Miguel Cafe. We have a bunch of shows all the way up until October, and I think we're probably going to book some shows in November and December.
Absolutely.
So what I want to ask you about, Brock, is you have a lot of stuff happening at your club. you have a lot of shows coming up and a lot of events. And why don't you tell us a little bit about Front Street Social, how long you've been there, and tell us about the club.
Yeah, we opened September of 2020. We opened during the COVID pandemic. I used to pop into Bar 107 and grab cocktails every once in a while, and I just really liked the vibe there. And I think Brian talked about it when he was on the show, but we were pretty damn sure the bar's haunted, and I got that vibe when I was there, when it was Bar 107. And it just kind of was always something I really liked checking out, seeing if any weird stuff would happen up there. When they closed due to COVID, we went out immediately, bought it, reopened a couple months later. Try to keep it interesting up there. We have something going on pretty much every night of the week. We got the Music City Songwriters Night Monday.
That's cool. I've seen that twice now. It's great.
Yeah, no, it is cool because that's like all originals. And then on the first Monday of every month, we have the Music City Showcase, which is always a packed house up there and is a really good show. We got karaoke Tuesday, Thursday. My favorite night of the week usually up there is Wednesday. Yeah, Satan, come up and do some karaoke.
Satan, their karaoke is awesome. They've got tons of songs. The sound system's great, and it's packed in there with people. And they're really good singers.
Yeah. We're right by, where the studio is, the BW Conservatory. So we've got tons of talented, college kids that come over and sing, and, you'll get everything from, a drunk guy up there that has no business being up there, and then you get somebody that's going to be on a Broadway play in a couple months, so it's cool.
Brock, I'll say this to you. I know somebody that was there that you guys probably have no idea who this is, but Miss Bonnie. Have you ever heard of her? She is one of the most famous psychic mediums in the area.
Okay.
She talks to angels, and she's up there every Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. And I saw her sitting there, and I was like, I know who she is. And she's been on like MMS and all the major radio stations. She's really big and known nationally.
Oh yeah.
But she hangs out there. She hangs out there after her show, so she can unwind.
Oh, it's cool.
And I walked up to her, and I'm like, I know who you are.
We've had like psychics contact us to do like a reading show on the stage. I actually think that'd be pretty sweet. So we should talk to her.
Interesting thing is, I happen to know one of the biggest celebrity psychics in the area, Gregory Nichols.
Okay.
And he's been on our show, I think, twice now. We have him coming on in September 10th.
Right.
And maybe we can get him to come up there. And he picks up on a lot of things. So he could probably give you an idea of who threw that shot glass across your bar that I hear about.
Get him in the room. That building's from 1890, so it's been there a long time.
Yeah, I would love to know the history on that. 1890.
Yeah. If you go in the basement, you can tell.
Yeah, I'm going to check it out next time I'm there. What was Front Street Social Club back in the 1890s?
I heard it was. I know that it at one time was like a heavy machine shop or something upstairs because we had like a structural engineer in to check out the basement because it's so old.
Yeah,
and there was a beam that looked a little shoddy. And he's like, I can tell by these beams that there used to be some heavy equipment up there, but
oh wow,
it was a lot of stuff. I mean, like what I know it was. I know it was a karate studio at one time. Billy Morris had a bar or something in there called Billy Morris Breakfast Club. And then,
yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Yeah, I know he came in one time and was talking to me about it, so that's how I know that. And then it was Bar 107 for the 10 years before we took over, but I'm not exactly sure back to the 1890s what it was.
And I think the one audio engineer that's up there, I'm going to guess to say his name is Chris.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, Chris.
He works with Billy Morris, doesn't he? Or does audio, some type of video stuff with Billy? I know he does something with him.
He might. His full-time job's a realtor.
Yeah, I saw that. I know he does something with some type of editing with him.
Okay. Yeah, he does festivals and everything. Like he'll send me pictures from where he's at, and looks like 100,000 people out in the crowd. So he's pretty legit.
Yeah, that's
sound
cool.
guy.
Your basement.
It's cool.
I remember. I believe Ari, right?
Yep.
She took me and Lisa down there when I was talking to her about the chef position.
Yeah.
And we went down there, and I went in that far back room, and the first thing I thought of was Speakeasy. And I was like, we need to set this up to have
cool.
a band down there.
We'd love to do it. We got to talk to the city. We got in trouble for that because when we opened, it was COVID, so it was a 10 p.m. close. So what we would do is at like 9:45, we'd walk through the dining room and be like, hey, is this your first time in? Oh yeah, it's a really cool place. And we'd be like, what do you think of COVID? And they're like, oh, it's bullshit. Or if they said, oh, I'm I'm a big believer. Whatever. I'm glad you guys are closing at 10. We'd be like, okay, have a great night. And then the people that were like, oh, it's bullshit. We'd be like, okay, cool. Come find me at 10, So then other people would leave. We'd take 20 to 30 people down there and keep the party going for a while. So that's what it was.
Yeah, that sounds cool. That's a great
Yeah.
idea. I know a lot of people that did that too.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, and we weren't trying to be shitty to COVID, but we were just a brand new bar trying to make it work,
Yeah.
So
Right.
we would keep it going till midnight.
Well-
And then the city found out about that and wasn't super thrilled about it.
I worked for Char and Rocky River, Gabe Zeller's place, and he's going to be on my show at the end of September. He had that idea too during COVID. And then he took it a step further and had some construction guys come in. They turned their basement into a speakeasy. So now you can go down there and have special dinners, and then you can listen to music. It's a really small little bar, and it's like a specialty whiskey thing.
That's cool.
I would love to turn that downstairs into like a speakeasy. I also had the idea of if I was able to do a remote show, because sometimes we do live remotes, and maybe we could do a live remote while there's a show going on upstairs.
That would be
And
cool.
I could be in the basement and put on Loud and Local in the basement.
That
That'd
would be
be
very cool.
super cool. And another cool thing is, I don't think we would get in trouble if we put a band down there. We have our own PA system. We could set up a PA and do a little private show.
There's weird rules about like private events, So we had a wedding reception down there. We've had a lot of events down there, and there's weird rules about private events. So
Huh.
yeah, I mean, I'd be down to talk about it.
Yeah, I would love to talk
I
about
think it'd
that
be
idea. I
sweet.
think it's fantastic. You also told me you have a new menu coming out.
Yes,
You have a new chef.
yeah, I do. He's a great dude. He's
Yeah.
actually sitting right here. So
Yeah, I'll tell you a quick story about it. I went with Lisa one night. I think it was jam night, and we wanted to order food. And Ari told me, she goes, "I'm sorry, Ari, we don't have a cook tonight." And I looked at Lisa, and I'm like, "What are we gonna do? We need food for our shows."
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna get hungry, and I know there's a lot of people that are gonna get hungry too. And I'll admit it right now, I hated my job. I worked at a job in Fairview Park, and I fucking hated the owner. And I hated working there. I hated all the employees.
Just tell us how you really feel.
really fucking
Like-
sucked. And they were super busy. So I was like, from the moment I stepped in the place from 11 o'clock until I would leave at night, just hammered busy, which I don't mind being busy, but when you're by yourself, it's tough. So when she told me that you guys lost your cook, I looked at Lisa and she's like, "What are you going to do?" I go, "I'm quitting my job. And I'm going to call Brock. I got 35 years experience as a chef. I haven't been a chef for a long time for personal reasons." And then I called you. We sat down. And I'm the chef at Front Street Social Club, so everybody knows. And thank
round
you
of
so
applause,
much.
son. Yeah, there you go.
And treat your cook well.
Treat your cook well.
No, we've
Yes.
had I never owned a bar before this. I've done a couple other businesses, but I never owned a bar, and I've never had a problem hiring people. And every hire we've had in the kitchen has been like a crazy story. Like our very first chef left, dumped all of our product out on the floor, threw all of our kitchen
Man.
supplies in the river, dumped ranch dressing down our hood ventilation.
Oh my
He,
gosh.
the funniest thing he did is he disassembled. We had a big smoker that we would wheel out, and we were doing smoked wings and ribs and stuff like that.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
He took all the like nuts off the screws in the smoker. So we're wheeling it out, trying to put the pieces together after he left us high and dry, and the whole smoker just falls apart like right in front of us.
Oh my
You know,
God.
so and then as he left, he stuck a giant kitchen knife into the wall just as like
Oh
a
my
little
God.
symbolism or something.
Jeez, man.
So that was 2 weeks in,
That was my
and
fault, bro.
it's just been crazy since then. So I'm very glad to have you here.
Oh, thank you so much. And I love it there. It's a cool bar. So my idea is to do, because I come from a fine dining, I was trained by a French chef. I like fine dining food. But with that said, I also love bar food. I spend a lot of time in clubs and venues. So I love bar food a lot. But I like to take bar food and kick it up. So we're going to do like upscale bar food.
Yeah.
It's still going to be affordable. And that's a great thing, how you can utilize stuff over and over again. Like if you have a mushroom dish on the menu, you can use mushrooms in many dishes so you could make money.
The rice bowl is amazing.
And thank you. I did that just for you.
Yeah, the rice bowl is good. I when I was covering the one night that you had the show, I made myself one of the rice bowls, according to what you had on, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that's pretty damn good.
Excellent. I'm glad you liked
See?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be really good. Gonna name that after Lisa.
Yeah, we wanted to do the upscale bar food from the get-go, but then it was like we just couldn't find people with any experience to do anything upscale. So we were just like, okay, let's do the easiest stuff. Let's do burgers, flatbreads, So I'm really excited to have you
Yes,
here.
when I was there on Saturday night, you had the Western burger, and I'm just reading the menu, right? So I just went in the kitchen and started cooking off. I'm looking at the menu and looking what goes in it.
Yeah.
So I see onions, right? So I'm like, well, it doesn't really say how the onions are done. So I took the onions, shaved them thin, put them in cornstarch, dropped them in the deep fryer, got them crispy, put that on top of the burger. So now the burger is like this tall,
That's good.
Yeah.
So that's the way I cook. I like presentation and stuff.
When you started, all the bartenders were like, holy shit, we have somebody that knows what they're doing. All the food looks good now.
He actually had a burger that was done.
Yeah. I made, I saw downstairs you had taco shells, soft ones.
Yeah.
And I made quesadillas
Yeah.
last night.
I
Just
saw
for the
that.
employees.
I
was
saw
like,
the one you made, Brian. It looked phenomenal.
yeah, it looked really good.
Yeah,
I
it looked
tried one.
great.
It was good. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. I cooked last night. I cooked for Invasions fans and some of the other bands that were there. And I know those guys a little bit. And so, yeah, it's fun. And I'm looking forward to doing the new menu.
Yep.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Starting full-time Monday, right?
Monday, yeah.
There we go.
We got a lot of work to do tomorrow.
We do.
You need a taste tester?
Yes. Satan, come on in. I'll feed you. I know you like the rice bowl. You're going to like the hangover tots. It's all going to be good. And keeping a lot of stuff on your menu. You got to keep the pretzels because people love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretzels
that's
are a hit.
good.
I'll say this also about Front Street Social Club. The drinks are really good. Like we talked about the Violet Vixen. We talked
Renaming
about
that for sure.
Yeah.
We have to rename that. Dedicate
I
that to
started
Lisa.
trends. I started trend.
Jeff, I'm drunk.
Drunk as hell. I ain't having no more.
Yeah. Well, you had 4 in like
Something
an hour
like
and a
that.
half.
Something like that. I don't remember really.
No, you were fun. I had a lot of fun with you. The sounds equipment sounds really good. The PA system's really good. The other thing that your club has that not a lot of places have, and I've been thinking about this in my head a lot, a drum kit. It's fantastic that you have a drum kit because then you can backline. You also have amps that you have available there. I saw you have the Ampeg down in the basement, which is a really super nice bass amp, by the way.
Right, I seen it.
So yeah, they have a backline that they can put up for bands, and they use it on their jam night. The other thing too is that's really cool is besides the sound system, the people that work there are all very cool. It's super down to earth. They're a lot of fun. The kitchen's nice. It's laid out so that you could easily work by yourself, or even better if you worked with someone else, but you can easily do it by yourself. So there's a lot of cool things at Front Street Social Club. The other thing that's cool too is the artwork on the wall.
Yeah. No, I'm pumped about the artwork. We actually have a lot more coming in this week too, but we're trying to do pretty much a gallery throughout the bar.
I love that.
All the walls have local artists up there selling their work, no commission to us. I think it's really
That's
cool.
cool.
Yeah, that's great. And not a lot of people know this, but Lisa takes all the photos for us for everything we put on the show, everything with our company. And then she has her own photos that she does too. And she's super talented. And I told her when we were up there last time that she needs to frame some of these pictures and put them up on the wall. Your nature pictures of like the water, so like she'll get like ripples. We went to Huntington Beach, took a break one day, took our shoes off and walked in the sand.
Right.
That was so much fun. And she took photos of Lake Erie that were just beautiful.
I
And
like nature.
you have to print those off and frame them and put them in the bar.
Please. We
They're
got
really
tons of
nice.
room. That'd
Yeah.
be awesome.
I like nature.
So I want to thank Brock for coming out from Front Street Social. I want to thank him for giving me a job up there. I'm glad I could help you out, and you helped me out at the same time, and you also helped our company because we tell everybody about the food at all the places we go to, and we make it a big deal because we want the bands to eat. We do something as promoters that not a lot of companies do. We feed our bands.
Right.
Yeah,
So
that's nice.
we make sure that they get fed. Not only are they making money on the show and stuff like that, but they get fed. And
Right.
that never, as a musician, I
I'm in
never.
a band. I'm in a band, guys.
Yeah, you're gonna MC some of our
Yeah, so
events,
you'll
man. You'll be
with
eating
us
too.
Yeah.
I take care of everybody, man. Hell yeah.
Got to.
So thank you so much for coming out tonight. We're gonna play a band that is gonna be playing a show that we have in October at the Maple Grove. It's gonna be with Oblivia, who we handle their booking. Oblivia is gonna be playing a lot of shows up at Front Street. They're
really
great.
good.
You're gonna love them.
Yes.
Avenging Scarlet. I'm not sure if they've played your club. They're a really good band. We have AJ Chase on that show. But this is Echoes of Eden. The name of the song is called The Rain, as in rain. Not rain coming down, but rain like reign supreme. And they're a band from Alliance, Ohio. And I like them a lot. So this is Echoes of Eden. And Satan, if you could bring that up. Thank you so much. Good night, Brock.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate
Thank you
it.
for coming on. Loved it.
To see, I'm blind but free. To hell to scream, no quarter, no peace. To take this beach, once more the breach. To toil, to bleed beneath their feet. Let's blot the sun with smoke and dust. And fill our lungs with hope. I am the end of ideology. I am the end of that. I am the end of theology. Carry me, I'll carry you. Bury me, I'll bury you. Like a canary in the coal mine, aware of my own doom, and forced to consume the springtime bloom no more. Ever since the rain began to pour. Let loose the dams, let's flood the stands, let's all hold hands, let's cancel all our plans. I am the end of ontology. I am the end of entropy. I am the end of sophistry. Carry me, I'll carry you. Bury me, I'll bury you. Like a canary in the coal mine, aware of my own doom, and forced to consume the springtime bloom no more. Ever since the rain began to pour.
Bury me, I'll bury you. Bury me, I'll bury you. That was a great song. Savior caused some trouble. Y'all see that Puff and Roll? Shout out to Puff and Roll being a new sponsor of Redline Radio. We appreciate that. RD Software, I don't know what that is. Sounds great. Either way, y'all ready for your resident badass again?
Yeah. Sorry I'm late.
No, don't say sorry now. You get your ass back.
That's the second time I've done that. I was outside talking to Brock and having a smoke. Oh, yeah, that was fun. Brock's a good guy, right? Pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
It's cool working there. I like that bar a lot.
I need the rice bowl.
Rice bowl's delicious. Mushrooms, roasted red pepper, zucchini, crispy onions, brown rice, bunch of teriyaki. It's delicious.
Somebody gonna be there tonight to make it.
Yeah. Not tonight. They're closed tonight. They're closed on Sundays.
They're closed on Sunday.
I know. I would take you down there for sure, but yeah, they're closed on Sundays.
I'll be there Wednesday.
But Monday we kick off the new menu. It's gonna be a long day, a lot of prep work. I'm down for it. It's fun.
It's like the guy, what's his name? Irvin? Irvin.
Oh, Robert Irvine?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool. Do you know he was in special ops for the British military?
He looks like a special op.
Yeah. Do you fuck with that guy?
No.
He's got like cannons for arms.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck you, chef. Fucking put you in a headlock and drop you in a deep fryer. So yeah, holding right now is Ghostly Music. We're gonna go to her and talk to her.
Hello there. Can you hear
Hello
me?
there.
Hold on.
How you doing this evening?
She might not be able to hear us. There we go.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you tonight?
Very good.
How's the weather in Jersey, right?
No, I'm on Long Island.
Long Island. That's
It
right.
was
Long
pretty good
Island. I always
today.
get my places wrong.
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah,
good
it was a
today.
nice day. Yeah, we had rain in Cleveland. It's been raining for like the whole summer.
Yeah,
It's
us
like
too.
the new London.
I don't get it. The new London.
Come on up,
Uh,
Lisa. We're both late coming up to the show. I was downstairs talking to Brock. I'm the chef there, and we're talking about kicking the menu off tomorrow. And so I was a
Nice.
little late coming up, so I apologize. And
Yeah,
Lisa's
no
late coming
problem.
back to the show too. She's
Hello
on the phone.
there.
This is Lisa. She's
Hi,
part
Lisa.
of our business, Black Rose, KZ Productions, and she's also the GM of Redline Radio.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Woo!
We wanted to have you before, and then you had some personal things that you were taking care of, and then we couldn't have you on the show. You remember
I'm
that?
sorry. Yeah, I had a health issue, but it's
It's all
all taken
good.
care of now. It's all good, yo.
I was telling Lisa how we met. We started talking about music. Pop Goes
Oh,
Punk.
what was it? What was the name of the? I liked a certain musician, and I can't. Oh, Trevor Daniel.
Right. I was telling you I love Trevor Daniel, and
He's
we
awesome.
started talking about that, and then we started talking about all the different music we liked, and
Yeah.
we had a lot in common.
Yep. And you sent me your music too. It was really good.
Right. And then you sent me your music, and I loved it.
Thank you
And
so much.
Lisa was trying to ask me tonight what your music sounded like, and I was like, I couldn't really describe it. It's kind of like ambient, a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
don't know how to
acoustic stuff.
describe it either. A lot of people say indie rock, but I don't really know if I'm in that category. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's more of a broader range that you're under. We're gonna play one of your songs tonight. We're gonna play "Expectations versus Reality."
Oh, good. That's
I
my
love
favorite
that
one.
song. Is it really cool?
Thank
And the
you.
reason why I'm going to play that is me and Lisa spent some time in Akron, Ohio. We were looking at venues because we put on a lot of concerts and stuff like that. And we were talking about expectations versus reality. And I mentioned to her that I have very low expectations of things because then if somebody goes above and beyond, I'm like really happy about it. But if they don't, then I'm not really bummed out about it at all because I already had low expectations to begin with.
There you go.
So when I heard your song, I was like, man, this is kind of just like that conversation. So when we get done talking, about your career and everything, we're gonna play that song, okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
I want to know what your influences are.
Oh gosh.
What do you like besides Trevor Daniel?
For like my acoustic stuff, I'd say Novo Amor.
Okay, that's cool.
He's really good. I'd like to sound more like him because he's amazing. As for like if I was in a band, I would want to sound like Bring Me the Horizon I love
Oh,
I love
man.
screaming. I was in a couple of metal bands years ago, and like I loved
That's what she
screaming.
did.
Yeah, all girls love to scream.
That's what
Not in
she
a sexual
said.
way either. They love to just scream. Yeah, I believe that's what we started talking about after Trevor Daniels. We were talking about Bring Me the Horizon. I told you
Yeah,
I
I
love
love
them.
them. They're so good. And
That
they're
song Doomed,
oh,
that's
Doomed?
amazing.
Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Oh, I love that
Doomed.
song. There's a
Can't You Feel
girl.
My Heart? Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I have all these songs recorded, but like to get a mechanical license is a little bit difficult, so I had to take all my cover songs down. I wish I could
And then
play them.
yeah, I have the same problem. I wish I could play like Bring Me the Horizon and stuff, but because of BMI and ASCAP, in bands that are signed to national labels, we can't do it. So that's why
Yeah,
we do a lot of unsigned original music. But
yeah, it's difficult.
one of the shows that you couldn't make the interview, but I played your collab that you did.
Oh, I love that. That was so much fun recording that. And they're
Tell
both
me how
really
that
nice
came
people.
about.
I was following Jake Atkins for years, and he let me sing over one of his instrumentals, which was a "Bring Me the Horizon" cover. And I think it was Ludens, and he loved it. He said it came out nice. So then I saw he was doing original instrumentals, being I can't do covers anymore. Well, I can. The mechanical licensing is a bit much for me right now. But anyway, so I contacted him and I said, like, remember me when I was Wolf-Eye Music? And he said, oh, yeah, I like that when you did Ludens. And he said that I could sing over Chemist or like any song that he has, as long as I give him the credit and like not sell it. I can't distribute it or anything like that. But like, I thought that was really nice that he's allowing me to use it for like my YouTube and like for auditioning purposes if I want to join a band, stuff like that.
Yeah, Luden is a cool song. Bring
I
Me a
love that
Leader, Bring Me a
song.
New Luden. That's great.
Yep, so good.
Cool thing you brought up that song Ludens. Do you remember that part in the middle of the song where it's got that little baby talk? And then they go into like a guitar solo or something like that. That is like
No.
a super. Yeah, you have to like super listen to it, and then all of a sudden there's this like little baby talk right in the middle of right before they go into like a solo. It's not really a solo; it's more like a drop beat. But
I should know this. Now I'm going to listen to it after we're done.
yeah,
I
you'll
wanna
hear
hear
it.
it.
You'll be listening for it. It's really good. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Bring Me the Horizon. I played keyboards in a band that we tried to make ourselves sound like them, and
Oh,
I
that's
love that
awesome.
band. Yeah, I Can't Feel My Heart is probably one of my favorites. I try to
Yeah,
drown my
I had,
demons, but my demons learn how to swim. That's
oh,
a
it's so
really cool
good.
line.
I'm a
Freaking
lifeguard.
Yeah, Are you?
I'm a lifeguard.
You're not saving any life, Satan. You're taking them.
Exactly.
I see you drowning. I'm just gonna look the other way.
Satan's
No, I
funny.
just don't swim next to him.
Yeah, while they're drowning, you push them down a little bit. Don't worry about it.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so I love the collab. We played it on the show, and a lot of people loved it.
Oh,
And
awesome. That's great to
so
hear.
what we're gonna do is I'm gonna play that song right now for you.
Okay.
This is Expectations versus Reality by Ghostly Music. And you're gonna love this, Lisa. This is great. And I'm dedicating this song to you, Lisa, tonight. Set.
Things I do can't spit back the sound. Expect certain outcomes, then what actually happens in reality. There's a whirlpool of fondness with nausea. Each step forward is occurring, 'cause the person stands before me. And the person inside my head. I end up at war with myself. Person in front of me isn't there. When I open my eyes, when I open my eyes, open my eyes, you were gone again. Open my eyes, you are gone again.
That was really beautiful.
Oh, thank you
Liked
so
it.
much. That was
I
when I
love
was
that.
24 years old, and I'm now 43.
Wow,
And that was good.
Thank you.
that was fantastic.
You lie to me, woman.
Like, close my eyes and you're gone again.
So, Ghostly, I noticed that I can't see you.
Oh, remember I told you that I wouldn't be able to be on camera yet? What
Yeah.
happened is somebody made a fake profile of me, and it really freaked me out. So I'm trying to keep a low profile right now. And like when I feel more comfortable and in social media, you really can't be safe like 100%. But
No, you're right.
it just, I don't know. It was weird. I finally
No,
got
I-
it taken down. I had to show them my license and everything. Yeah, they put my name, my address, my phone number, my pictures,
Stolen
videos.
identity
Wow.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear about that a lot. That like
Mhm.
catfishing thing.
Yeah.
That happens a lot. I just recently had somebody hack my stuff, and
Oh my gosh.
yeah,
That's scary.
but-
Yeah, scammers are
Scammers.
on everything, especially Instagram.
right,
I
Instagram.
know.
Ghostly.
I keep getting scammers. And then there's a band that I like, and someone emailed me saying they were them, and they had the pictures, the videos, everything, saying, "Oh, don't go to their original account because it got hacked." So I was like, "That's BS." And so I emailed the person that I know, and they were like, "Yeah, that's not us." And I
Yeah.
don't know if they had it taken down or.
But I'll say this to you too. I kind of like not being able to see you because it adds a little bit of mystery to who you are.
I'll keep it mysterious.
There
I
you
want to
go.
be
I
on
like that.
camera though. I want to put more videos up with me in it and stuff and have pictures again, but just weird. I'm even nervous just having just what I have right now on Instagram.
Yeah, you're
But-
okay. I'll tell you what though. When we first started talking, remember I said to you, I go, I don't even know what you look like. We're talking back and forth. You know what I look like, but I have no idea what you look like. And
Yeah.
I like the mystery there. There's a lot of
Oh,
people that
cool.
will, put shades on or hide their face, and I think that's kind of cool. So
Right.
I'm down
Maybe I
with
should
it.
keep it that way. I was thinking of doing like an original music video again, but like without me in it, just like trees and some like ambiance in the background.
Yeah, I
I
like
don't
that
know.
idea. You know what you should do it at the very end is have you, but from behind, so nobody actually sees your face.
Yeah,
That would be
ghostly
really
picture, cool. Because it's like ghostly, you see how like goes in
Yeah.
and out a little bit. That's kind of cool.
That'd be cool if it was like that, like ghostly. I
Mhm.
like that, and it would fit really nice with your name.
Oh,
Giving you
thank
some ideas.
Yeah.
You got the ideas, yo.
So let me ask you this question: how long have you been at this music thing?
Gosh, you might not believe it, but I wrote my first song when I was like 2 or 3. And because my
Wow.
mom's a singer, and I always would copy her. So she got me maracas and like a little Cookie Monster piano. So I wrote a song for her. I
That's
have it
cute.
on cassette tape. I want to put it on my YouTube, but I don't know anyone who could transfer from cassette to like digital. Like I'm looking around town. But yeah, so I wrote a song for her. It was so cute. It was called I Love Mommy because she's a cutie pumpkin face.
Oh,
That's cute.
Oh my
I,
god.
I would think that any audio place, especially like recording studio,
Right.
could go from cassette to digital for you.
I didn't even
Because
think of
I've
that.
looked in,
Good
I have
idea.
stuff on cassette too.
I should ask the
Yeah,
guy that
you should be able
mixes
to go
my
to any music
vocals.
studio.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, you just send it to them, have them
You should
put
be able
it
to do that.
put it on. You could even put it on a hard drive or something like that.
Yeah, I want to
Probably
do
put it
that.
to
And
CD if you want.
yeah, my mom's singing on it too, and I want to show people. She's actually on YouTube too.
Yeah,
So
that's cool. I'm gonna have to find her after we get off the show tonight. I'm gonna write you, and you have to tell me where to find it.
oh sure.
The other thing that's cool too is that you could put it to vinyl.
Yeah,
And that's
vinyl's
really
coming
getting
back.
popular
I'm
now.
loving it. All of a sudden.
It is.
But-
It's like the younger generation has just finally discovered what vinyl sounds like.
Right.
yeah, I
You
used
know,
to go
a lot
to,
of bands love vinyl because it's so warm.
I miss it. Like I used to go to this place called Record Stop when we had record stores on Long Island, which there's no like independent ones left. But anyway, and this one place, Record Stop, had all this vinyl. I mean, it was like 10 cents, 50 cents, and like I filled up like an entire like bookshelf of it. But I only have digital right now. Boo. I want to go back to like
Yeah.
CDs and stuff like that, and
Right.
especially vinyl.
They say the thing about digital is that it's perfect, right? Where you have like that perfect sound, the perfect tone, everything's perfect. But vinyl sounds so warm.
Yeah,
You just can't get that with digital, right?
exactly.
It's kind of like fat people.
Like skinny people versus fat people.
Yeah, like skinny people have the perfect body, but fat people are warm.
No, you're right about that. It's nice cuddling with heavier people. I definitely like that too. I
Wow.
like the bear feeling.
Satan.
Yeah, the cuddle bear.
Oh, gee.
Yeah. You know, he
just
has
throws
his
it out
own.
there.
Satan has his own company. It's called Cuddlebuck, and he charges $50 an hour just to cuddle with him.
Nice.
You'd be amazed who wants to cuddle butt.
Is he
For
single?
150, he'll.
I know.
Yes.
He is single.
Are
He
you?
is.
I've seen some of the women he's dated in the past. He's dated some hotties.
Mhm.
Yep.
Nice.
He's quite the cuddler.
Holla at
You
me.
seen how women...
Lisa showed me your woman.
We'll talk after the show.
Yeah. Probably in trouble now. But no, yeah, she's very beautiful. And I'm sure she loved the cuddles. But yeah, he has his own company. It's called Cuddlebuck, and he charges money to cuddle. And it's a little bit more money if you want to do face-to-face, especially if it's a male. But it's like $150. I think I mentioned it when the owner of Redline Radio was on,
Oh my
Dave
gosh.
Wallencheck, doing some cuddling, face-to-face cuddling.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, I don't
Is
think
that
he was
like-
interested.
Is that like Netflix
Not
based
to
cuddle or like
cuddle.
like old school
Yeah.
cuddling?
Yeah, you
spoon
can
it.
answer that, Satan.
It could be either one.
Oh yeah.
I like the big spoon, little spoon.
Oh,
Good,
boy.
good conversation, and if you're really lucky, some cunnilingus.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Was that cuddling?
Yeah.
Oh man. See, I'm trying to behave. Like I had this conversation with Lisa. She's like, you need to play more music and behave yourself and not talk about sexual stuff. But then I got Satan over here.
That's Satan's job.
Yep. Satan's
Dang,
taking
yo.
over for my bad behavior. But
Word.
I sold my soul a long time ago. So
Do you have
and
the
he's into
receipt?
soul. So yeah, I have the receipt, just like Bring Me the Horizon would say. Or is that Bring Me the Horizon?
Bring
I
Me the
sold my soul,
Horizon.
but the devil kept the receipt.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It's
Yup.
in my drawer.
I love the fact that you know that the devil kept the receipt.
Exactly.
That's fantastic that you know that. A lot of people don't know that song, and that's fantastic. So, wow.
I'm trying to think of the name of the song. Why don't I know the name of the song? Wait, the devil kept the receipt. Oh, Doomed, right?
Doomed, you're
No.
exactly
Yes.
right. Is it Doomed?
Woo!
Yeah.
Wait.
Either that or Can't Feel My Heart. I can't really remember. No, it's Doomed. And,
Gosh, if
have
I
you
ever
ever
meet
heard?
them, they're gonna get mad at me and be like, "I can't believe
Yeah.
you didn't know our lyrics."
Have you ever heard when Bring Me the Horizon did the stuff with the symphony?
Yes. What was it? Webster Hall? No, wait. Is that right? Webster Hall?
It might be. I can't
Or
recall
something.
what it is.
No,
But
not Webster
I'm also a
Hall.
huge Falling in Reverse fan.
Oh, they're good too. I can't
you-
name any of their songs, but I listen to them.
Do you know the song "The Drug in Me Is You"? and then
Yes.
he does it reimagined where it's piano.
No, I didn't hear that version.
That version you will love. Look it up. It's amazing. It's
Nice.
amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, so I love playing your music. You know, I'm gonna play
Oh,
your
thank
music many
you.
times. I have a show. I was thinking about this the other day. I have a show September 10th, and I'm bringing on like these psychics and these guys that do spirit box and another paranormal investigation company.
Oh,
And
that's
when I
cool.
do those shows, I like to do themes around stuff. So we're gonna play one of your songs on that show because you fit the bill nicely with your name, Ghostly Music.
Oh, awesome.
That's gonna
Thank
happen
you.
on September 10th. Just so you know. Okay.
I'm writing it down. September 10th.
Do you like scary movies?
Yes. I like this sounds weird, but like if I could ever have a job and like go back to school, I would be a parapsychologist.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it's like I love paranormal stuff, like and like the Parapsychological Association. I like all that stuff. It's fun.
Yeah, I love it too. One of the bands that we are handling all their booking for is named the Bolivia. They're kind of like a gothic rock band.
Mm-hmm.
But he started a
cool.
company where he's doing paranormal investigations.
Oh, that's
Which is really
awesome.
cool.
Very
I wanna-
cool. We're gonna have him
I
on the
want to
show.
watch oh sorry. I was gonna say I want to
Oh,
watch
sure.
Ghost Adventures. I haven't watched it yet. I heard it's cool.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that
You
a
know
lot.
that Zach Baggins is really getting in trouble lately, though.
Well, you know the story about Zach Baggins is that he
He's a
kinda-
creeper.
Well, yeah, he's a creeper, and he also made up a lot of the stuff. Like, you know, for TV, they made it more dramatic than it really was. You know.
Uh-oh.
But I also have another friend. His name is Emmanuel Rodriguez, and he has a show called Real Life Paranormal, and he does spirit box investigations.
I
don't-
know the
have you ever-
band, but I don't know what Spirit Box means. I never Googled it.
All right. Well,
Sounds
there's the band
interesting.
Spirit Box itself, and they're like a
Yeah.
hardcore metal band. But Spirit Box is where it's basically like a radio, and it does white noise. Okay, and
Okay.
then if you listen at a really high frequency, you get words. And
Oh,
they
that's
say that
cool.
spirits can communicate through white noise by putting words together. And I had him do some investigations on some things for me, and I know it's real because I knew when the person was saying things to me that it was in their dialect and how they talked and how they phrased words and stuff like that.
That's
So
cool.
look up Spirit Box investigation stuff on YouTube, and you'll see some really cool stuff.
That's interesting. That's funny because I just performed the other day at a bar that's haunted. It's famous for it. It's called Katie's in Smithtown. And like supposedly if you go in the basement is where like all the stuff happens. But I went down there and there was no activity that day, but it's a really cool place.
You ever get the hair on the back of your neck stand up?
Yes.
They say that's when a spirit is around you.
No, I wouldn't
get
be
that
surprised. That
all the
sounds
time.
about right.
Yeah, the new place I'm working at, I'm sure you heard it in the beginning of the show, is called Front Street Social, and that building's been there since the 1800s. Every
Oh,
time I
wow.
go in that basement, because I have to go down there sometimes to get stuff, the hair on the back of my neck stands up, and I know that there's a spirit around me.
Yeah. That's
how
so
it feels.
interesting.
I've had many psychic celebrities that I know tell me that that's how you know when there's a spirit around you. You feel that tingle on the back of your neck or something touches your hair. I've had that happen
Wow.
several times. So yeah, it's cool that you're into that.
Yeah.
Yes. September 10th, I'll be playing your music. And
Thank you so much.
no problem. So Satan, what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
We're going to play a song called it's called The Hammer. It's by a band in Cleveland called Gut Feeling. And then when we come back, I'd like you to stay on because I'm going to do a thing called Breaking Spines News that we do. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay.
So just hang out with us for the rest of the show if you do that.
Sure.
Great. Everybody, that's Ghostly Music in Long Island, New York. And this song is called Gut. I can't get it wrong every time. The Hammer by Gut Feeling.
Close your eyes and open up your mind.
Yeah. Gut feeling. Fantastic. Good band. You like that, Lisa?
Yep, sure did.
So yeah, they're from Northeast Ohio. I've talked to them a few times. I want you guys to play a show. So if you're listening right now, hit me up. Let's get you on some gigs.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
yeah,
up?
they're good, right? Good band.
Very good.
So I have this thing that I do. I do it every once in a while. I don't do it often, but I'm gonna have Satan bring this up. It's gonna be a shout out. So this is all the people I've talked to throughout the week, and I have this time I instead of really mentioning their names, I'm gonna say them as they come up. He's got a whole bunch of photos from all these people that I talked to, and he's gonna let it rip, and I'll introduce them as they pop up and let everybody know who they are. And it's people I went out with and did stuff with. That's Oblivia. Her name's Olivia, really, but she obliviates everything. So her name's Olivia. I've known her for a couple years. She's pretty cool. Another friend of mine, her name's Michelle. She's a model. She does a lot of gothic modeling and stuff like that. She's a very cool person. That's Linda Cozy. She's out in Montana. Very cool girl. She's from Cleveland. Big Cleveland Browns fan. She's gonna be coming back. So that's me with a band called Punky Floyd. They played Front Street Social on Friday. They did Pink Floyd and David Bowie. That's a little shout out to Becky, living in Columbus, Ohio. She is a restaurant worker and she does a lot of music. That's the Gook sitting in the middle between me and Lisa when we did our show on the 29th. It was a great time. That's Amber Matthews. I talked to her a couple times. I hung out with her up at Lucy's. We had a lot of fun. Talked a lot about music. It was a good time. That's Megan Shuma. Met her in Vegas. She works for a record company, and that's how I know her. I signed my deal, and then she hung out with us, and we had lots of fun. And she lives in Westlake. She goes back and forth to Vegas and stuff. We're good friends. And that's Olivia again. And that's it, man. Those are all the people I talked to throughout the week, and hung out with a couple of them. But I just wanted to give them shout outs. I don't do it too often, but there's just some of the people I talk to. Most of the biggest person I spend most of my time with, and probably 99% of my time with, is Lisa right next to me, who's on their phone playing.
I'm answering people. I'm answering people for you.
Yeah, I did it too. I was just on my phone a minute ago, and I
See?
thanked everybody for listening to the
See?
show tonight. But yeah, she is my best friend. We have
Aw.
tons of fun together.
Let me tell you something about my best
friend.
I love
She
you
is
too.
the vice president of my company, Black Rose, and she brought on her company, QZ Productions, and we're going to be doing lots of concerts. We're basically a record label that does everything
Mhm.
in Cleveland.
A lot of different
Nice.
music.
Yeah, we're going to be branching out. Next year, you'll see us like in Columbus and Akron and different venues. And the year after that, we'll be in Nigeria doing a concert on the beach. We'll be in California. Hopefully, we can come see you in Long Island, New York, and maybe put on a concert. Miami.
Oh,
We'll be in.
Yeah, I was gonna say the music scene is really great out here. So
Yeah, I'll put that on the calendar, Lisa.
Hop
That'll be
on.
something we want
I
to
got
do.
family in Jersey, so
Do you really?
yes.
Yeah, I've been in New York a few times. I don't love New York. It's too fast for me. I'm a chill guy, so I like things a little bit slower. Like Florida.
yeah,
Florida
that's where
ain't
I
slow.
want to go.
Yes,
I wanna go to
it is
Florida.
slow.
not.
It's slow as
Florida's
shit.
fast.
Well, Miami might be fast, but
Yeah,
Florida
Miami's
is
really fast.
down where like my family used to go. It's like all old people. It's very slow.
Must be on Cala.
Like Captiva Island and Sanibel, which is no longer
Yeah.
even there anymore after
Right,
that
it's
huge
gone.
hurricane wiped
Right.
all that out. I mean, took
Right.
everything out.
Right.
But yeah.
That was
So
very
yeah, I would
popular.
love to. I've never been to Long Island. I've been to Pawtucket. Which do you know where that is?
No, out east.
I think so. I've been to Pawtucket. I was there one time. I'll say one thing about New York though. The food is amazing. Like
Oh, absolutely.
New York probably has some of the best chefs in the world.
Yeah, I would say so.
When you think you're a top chef in Cleveland, well, I like to call it a big fish in a little pond, and then you go to New York and you're no longer the big fish. That's the one thing about New York, California, Dallas. Probably some of the best cuisine in the world. I'm sure there'll be people out there that want to argue with me on that, but in my opinion, New York,
Fuck them.
California, Dallas.
They don't have to argue. They can get these nuts.
Although we have Slimans, bro.
Right.
We have the probably, and you might argue with me on this, but Slimans corned beef is. I've had New York corned beef, and I think Slimans is way better. And the size of that sandwich is about the size of your head, Satan. Right?
I wish I had one right now.
Yeah. So I'm going to do this thing called Breaking Spines News. I try to do this on every show. It doesn't always happen, but we're going to do it today. So what I do is I just put together something that I find interesting every week. And excuse me for that one.
I knew it.
Yay.
Without it.
Oh, I've been holding that back for an hour.
Gas it up, bro.
It's the bourbon that Brock brought for us. It's killing me right now. I feel great. My stomach's upset, but I feel amazing.
There you
But now I'm
go.
gonna do a little sip. Oh, it's delicious. I should have put that in my contract. And I also want to say, before I do the Breaking Spines news, thank you so much, Lisa, for doing the contract on the show. That was probably,
That's cool.
that'll be in my memories for a long time.
Yeah, you're
until
welcome.
my
It
end
was
of
pretty
days.
cool. That was
It
a
was
good day.
Very cool that you brought the contract out and we signed for another season.
Right, it was
And,
good.
That's how Lisa is, man. I tell everybody this. I say this to Satan all the time. She's done so much for this show. Behind the scenes, when we were in Akron, we sat down and we talked for about an hour about the show. And she had her ideas about how we should go forward the new season. And I can't thank her enough. She's a fantastic girl.
It's a lot of stuff going on.
Yep. Any man would be lucky to make you his girl. You're fantastic. You know that?
Back up, Jeff.
Thank you.
Yeah, back up, boy. No, but I mean that from the bottom of my heart. She's a great person. She's very honest, very caring, very nurturing, and she's basically taken the show Loud and Local under wing and made it way better than what it was when it started. So, thank you so
It was
much.
a together thing. We did it together.
Yeah, we did it together, and as everybody knows, she's on the show a lot. So you're almost like my co-host
Almost.
because my co-host never showed up tonight.
Yeah.
You're definitely her bitch.
Yeah. I'd be happy to be her bitch. I'm not even going to go there with it. I'm going to stop right now
Yeah, stop
because
right
I
here.
know I'm going to get in trouble if I say what I was thinking into my head. And
I can do
that's
with
you
this.
saying you could say it. I can't say it. No, I'm not going to say it. So,
I'm not gonna say it either.
yeah. Oh man,
Remember
I
little
wish I
hands.
really want to say it, but I can't.
Little hands. Remember that. Little
Baby hands.
Yes.
All right, Lisa, be careful.
Ghostly, do you know why guys like girls with little hands?
Uh-oh. I don't know.
Oh no.
Say it, Satan.
It makes it feel bigger.
Yeah, it does.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I look huge.
Thank you, Satan.
I didn't say it. Yeah, thank you for saying it. All right, so Breaking Spines news. I put together a little list. It's kind of off the wall, but so in today's top hits, "Enough Is Enough" by Post Malone, right? In today's top hits, "What Was I Made For?" the motion picture of Barbie. That movie's out.
Yeah, I heard bad things about that.
I don't know.
Bad
I think it's
things.
cringeworthy. Travis Scott has a thing called Echoes. And then Barbie World with Aqua from the Barbie album. They made an album off of the movie Barbie.
Oh boy.
Ugh, it's got to be horrible, right?
Yeah. Like I said, did you hear the review for that?
No. Was
Oh,
it
yeah.
bad?
Yeah. Very bad.
But they're making millions.
Yeah. You know why?
Because it's
Kids.
Kids.
Exactly.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
Oh god, I hate that song.
Right?
Oh no, I love it.
No.
Yeah.
Nah, he
Lisa's-
wasn't. I was drunk and had to sing it on stage, so no, I don't like it.
You didn't
Oh,
have
boy.
to sing it.
Yes,
You
I did.
could've-
I was drunk. What are you gonna do? People's
would've
like, get up
said-
there, get up there, get up there.
I would have been like, no.
No, I try not to. I try. You can ask.
Is there a
Satan.
video of this?
No, thank
Oh,
Can we
goodness.
let's see
find
the
video of this
video.
and put it on the show?
Nah, No,
I would love to see that.
no.
All right, so
I'll dig into the archives.
yeah, please do. I would love
Satan,
to
you're
fucking.
supposed to be my
He's
friend.
looking at his phone right now. If he brings that up, you know, I'm buying you dinner.
No.
So, what is the number one song right now in 2023? Anybody's guess? Miley Cyrus.
Expectation versus reality. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
it should be expectation versus
My
reality.
song.
Flowers by
Yes.
Miley Cyrus.
Yes.
That's a cool song. I like that song.
See, that was my
Yeah.
song for the year.
I thought it was the Pound Town with the pussy hole pink and the booty
Oh,
hole
jeez.
brown.
I hate that song.
I know you do.
It's
But I
her.
so love
It's
it.
Lisa's ringtone, and every
Yes, it
time
is.
every time we're together and it goes off, it's just I shake my head. The one time it went off, we were in the studio, right, and I was giving you a guitar lesson. I give her
Yeah.
guitar lessons as I play guitar, and so I hear the song, right? So I get on my phone. I'm like, what are the chords to this song?
He hates this song.
So she
Hates
gets off
it.
the phone and I start playing it and singing it, but I'm changing all the words.
Yes.
So this song is an anthem for chicks who got fucked over by dudes, right?
There you go. That's why it's
So-
a great song.
Right. I've been working on the male version of this song, and I'm going to make it a metal version. So I've changed the first few lines. So the first few lines of the song goes, what is it? I can buy myself flowers, dip my toes in the sand, right? So mine's going to be called Hookers. I can buy myself hookers, put my own dick in my hand.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Is that bad, or would it be I can buy myself hookers and put my thumb up her ass?
No.
Can we just talk about this, Jeff?
What did
Or
I get
put my-
myself into?
Or put my tip in the other end?
Dude, it's all right.
How
When-
else is he
When's
gonna
your
find
therapy
out?
session?
How else is he gonna find out if her booty hole's brown?
Ugh.
Oh, jeez, the brown eye.
Uh,
No, I'm not going to say that one either. I'm going to let that one go because I have something even worse than that. But, so, yeah, I stopped going to therapy. I went to therapy for years and years, but my therapist was a female. And I was like, I need to make a change here because your advice sucks. I need a dude to be my therapist. 'Cause only guys understand, I'm not putting down women. But as Lisa would call it, I was thinking about calling the song Jack Off. As Lisa would call it, whipping it. Like, whip it.
you need some damn help.
Whip it good.
You need some damn help.
You say whip it.
Oh my God.
Whip it all night. Yeah. What'd you get yourself into? You're on Loud and Fucking Local.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I hope your mom's not listening.
No, if I put the video up, it'll be adults only.
Yeah. Edited.
Edit.
Yeah, that's why I don't put on my show explicit, content like some of the shows have. I think Crazy, or I'm gonna get his show wrong. I get it wrong every fucking time. What's Lee's show's called?
Money's Crazy Minds.
Money's Crazy Mind. I always like Crazy Money Mind. I don't know. I'm dyslexic. I can never say the names right. But yeah, so that's my idea for I can buy myself flowers.
You like that song.
You know why it's in my head? Because every time your fucking phone goes off, I have to hear that fucking song.
But it's the greatest song of the year.
Can you just change your ringtone for
I
me?
did
just
change
one
it.
time.
I did change it.
Put like some Falling in Reverse or some
I
Bring
got
Me the
Forever
Horizon.
by Kaiki.
Oh my God.
You don't even know what that song is.
I think
It's an Afrobeat song. Hello.
Yeah. Okay. I don't even believe you.
Call it. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna call you right now. and
Yeah,
see.
call it.
All right, I will.
Let me turn the thing on.
Do you know what songs are called that have no cuss words in them?
Go ahead.
Do you know what they call that?
I have no idea.
They're called clean tracks.
Nice.
I'm hearing like an echo of
It's
every time I
mine.
talk.
Clean
It's
it.
making me crazy.
Dial it.
All right, I am.
Oh, I hear it now too.
Yeah, so I'm calling Lisa's phone so I can hear this new ringtone. This is fantastic.
Okay, so now you're gonna hear everything.
Taking
Come on.
forever because my phone is slow because it's been hacked.
Now you're gonna hear echoing.
Okay, let's hear it.
Echoing.
Okay, let's hear it. Good God.
You have to close your phone.
Close your phone.
Hit the side button. Just hit the side button.
All right.
Like, turn it off, Lisa.
I ain't turning it off.
No, you hit the button on the side.
It says silence off.
She has no idea how to use her
No,
phone.
it says silence off.
Yeah, but Lisa, you still need to do this. Just do this.
Oh, good God. All right, I'm calling you. Why is it not ringing? Oh, good God.
I told you. Look. Do
It
this.
is.
That's all you need to do.
I did.
You had the video still showing.
Look.
Turn it off.
All right, so
Call it
this is
again.
why
Just call it again.
we could never do anything with Lisa.
Call
I mean,
it.
she doesn't even know how to use her fucking phone.
It was off, dude. Do it.
Dude, I got the dude, right?
You got
All right,
the
here we
dude.
go
It's
again.
better
This
than
is
Jeff.
the third fucking time.
Somebody else.
Can't even hear it. Turn
I
your
hear it.
volume up.
It is up, dude. As far as it goes.
That's because your phone is on.
Yeah. There you go. Was it? It was not Miley.
Yeah, thank God.
We're sitting here
she
fighting
changed
over
that.
a damn phone.
Yeah.
Seriously? Seriously.
All right, so what is the most listened to artist right now? Do you know who
Lisa's
that is?
phone.
Yeah, Miley Cyrus.
Lisa's phone.
Do you guys know?
I have
Canadian
no
singer
idea.
The Weeknd.
Who?
Right? The Weeknd is the
Oh,
most
yeah,
listened
that's
to
true.
music artist right now. He has the highest recorded number of monthly listeners. As of July 2023, Canadian singer The Weeknd is the artist with the most monthly listeners on Spotify. While American singer-songwriter Taylor Swift is the female artist with the most monthly listeners. Did you know that? I was kind of surprised by that.
I didn't hear anything good about Taylor Swift here lately either.
Her music's all right. Not bad. I'd rather hear Taylor Swift's Blank Space. Does she do Blank Space? I'm not sure. I'd rather hear that than Miley Cyrus.
I love
so-
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, not bad. Legendary Tony Bennett officially was the oldest person to release an album of new material. Tony Bennett is now the oldest person to release an album of new material at the age of 95 years old in 60 days. After the release of Love for Sale, which I love that name. Love for Sale. Reminds me
Here's
of
your
hookers.
next song.
A new album with Lady Gaga. Tony Bennett passed away in 2023 at the age of 95. Lived a very long life, right? 95. Who wants to live to 95?
If I'm in good shape, I would.
The 94-year-old guy does.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in good shape. I mean, he was in great shape. He
Yeah,
had
that's what I mean.
all his faculties. He was still releasing music. He was releasing music with a really sexy chick, Lady Gaga. So, I mean, he was super lucky.
Lady
Also,
Gaga.
yeah, not bad. Rah, 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 rah.
I just can't get over the meat dress. I just can't get over that. So
I hate paparazzi.
I don't like.
The
Yeah.
metal version of Miley Cyrus?
No,
You
the
can't get
meat
over
dress
that?
of Lady Gaga.
Oh, Lady Gaga's
Yeah, I
meat
can't do
dress?
it.
No? Well, you don't even like meat.
No.
Yeah, that
not
didn't
much.
sound right.
That's what she
Because
said.
everything is bad for
That
you
sounds
tonight.
so
Like,
bad.
Oh, trust me, she likes meat.
She likes the meat trousers.
Oh Lord. Oh God. Okay.
What's that in your pants? It's a T-bone.
Oh Lord.
Oh, man. Okay.
Oh boy.
You're on a roll.
Yeah, bad. No, I got sex in the brain. I told you that last week.
What was you drinking? That's why.
Bourbon.
There you go.
Thank you, Brock. I'm going to be on my third glass in a few minutes here. Also this week, Pee Wee Herman died. Yeah. Right?
Oh yeah.
Age of 70. He lived a decent life, long life. Yep. He had a 6-year battle with cancer.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of people. He never disclosed that at all during the whole time that he battled with cancer. You know that? Like his agency and all them, they never told what was going on. And it never came out until he passed away. But yeah, he battled cancer for 6 years and died at the age of 70. We lost Pee Wee Herman. Remember? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I love that movie.
That was a great movie.
Did you
Yeah.
like Big Tough Pee Wee?
Yeah, I liked all of Pee Wee stuff, man. He was
Nice.
fun.
miss
It reminds
Johnny.
me a little bit of Bob Goldthwait. Remember
Oh
that guy?
wow, yeah, he was a comedian back when I was young.
Yeah, you remember when he dressed up as Godzilla, and he had on the Godzilla costume? It was in a movie, and somebody threw one of the guys on the set threw a cigar, and it went inside the suit that Bobcat Goldthwait had
Oh
on.
no!
And they were filming a movie, and he started running, and there was fire coming out of his mouth, and he was stepping all over these models and stuff like that. It was so hilarious.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, that was a fantastic movie. All right, so here's another one for you. What is the most popular CD ever sold? You guys know?
Mm-mm.
Thriller.
Oh wow.
Ding ding. Good job, bro. Very good. I'm taking you to trivia night, bro. Lisa can stay home because
I'd be loving
I'm the
to
one,
stay home.
I'm the
Hey,
fucking
I got
one
the biggest
winning.
one. I got
What are you
who
talking-
lost their money?
We lost everything because I was like, go
Because-
for broke,
Yeah,
right? But who was getting all the answers right?
I got the biggest answer with the biggest point, so I don't want to hear you.
You did well on one question.
No, 3.
I don't know.
Get
about
it straight. 3.
that. I don't know that. I
Yes.
think you're stretching the truth.
No, 3. You lost all of our money, just like a dude.
I did lose all, just like a dude. Okay,
Just like a dude.
You're red pilling me.
I am, because that's what our thing's supposed to be about. Red pill.
No,
and
it's
blue
about the
pill.
Matrix and not.
That is the Matrix.
No, you got it all
Yes,
twisted.
no, it's all.
No,
all
God.
what you see.
We're gonna discuss this later.
Yeah, we will.
There's the red pill for Morpheus, where he takes the red pill and then he discovers that the world isn't really what the world seems to be.
But it's not.
But then there's the red pill that men talk about when they talk about dating. That's completely different.
It's still a red pill.
You know,
Red
okay.
pill, red pill.
All right, so Michael Jackson's Thriller estimated to have sold 70 million copies worldwide. That's a lot of copies.
Yes.
The best-selling album ever. Jackson also currently has the highest number of albums on the list with 5. Celine Dion has 4. The Beatles, Pink Floyd, Madonna, and Whitney Houston each have 3. So Michael Jackson Thriller crushed it.
Nice.
Crushed it. Michael Jackson was amazing.
It was.
He was fantastic. Never knew he was a drug addict. Knew he had a lot of mental problems, but especially with that monkey. But that money bought him that huge house that had a Ferris wheel. Bought him a monkey. He had a whole zoo in his backyard. Man, he made a ton of money off that. So here's another cool thing I saw in the news. Billie Eilish is doing Lollapalooza. She's headlining a set later this week, which probably already happened. And she's using solar-powered intelligent battery systems that will create a temporary solar farm on the site in Grant Park. That's pretty cool, right?
That's awesome.
Right.
And it made me start thinking about some stuff about solar power and things like that. You don't even need like electronics and stuff like that. You could put on a whole festival and a whole concert based on just solar power.
That's
You know,
awesome.
that's the whole thing that Tesla talked about was solar power and, free electricity and things like that. I think that, I talk about this on other shows about aliens and things like that and different technology. I talk about this on other shows about aliens. Lisa, that's you, girl.
That's not me.
That's you. My phone's off.
My phone's on my thing. That's not.
That's not me.
See, look.
That was you, Lisa.
Okay.
Satan said so.
Okay. All right.
She does not know how to use a fucking phone, man. I know this
My
because.
phone is not even on, dude. It's on this stuff. You
Then
see
what
this?
was that?
I don't know. My phone didn't even come on. I'm just sitting there scrolling through my stuff.
She's-
Nothing live.
Destroying my show today with her phone.
Whatever. I'm gonna smack.
Here it comes, Jeff. I'm getting kicked. She wants to spits bad all the time, man.
It's fun.
So, all right, here's another one for you. You know who the band Creed is?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know that they're going to reunite for the first time in 12 years?
Nice.
In 2024, they're going to set sail on the Summer of 99 cruise.
Set sail.
Set sail. Come sail away. Come,
Come
sail away.
away. Come sail
Right, very
away
good.
with me.
That's a great song. They're going to be headliners of this thing called The Rock Voyage. The band announced on Wednesday. And here's a little tidbit for you. Do you know why Creed broke up?
No.
A lot of people wonder about that. You know who Creed is, right? Scott
Listen
Stapp.
to you.
What?
That's why they listened to you, so they broke up.
Man, you're full of hate today. Is it because earlier we were talking and you're just like, I just want to sock somebody right in the eye? And now you're just going to take it out on me.
Yes, you're the closest one to me.
She
Satan's clear
kicked
over
my
there.
chair. I got to move over.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Throw the hand.
I'll tell you this, Ghostly. If you ever want to create a fight with anybody like Lisa, it's this thing. whatever. She will lose her fucking mind. Is it not true?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I did it to her like 3 times, and she lost her mind.
3.
Well, probably all the time.
Yeah.
Because I know it gets her, So like if we're arguing, I'll just do it on purpose. Whatever. She hates the hand.
Yes.
I've never
Talk to
done.
the hand.
Oh, I would bite it.
I think she'd kill me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that next time.
I wouldn't. I just wouldn't.
All right. So why did Creed break up? So at the time, Scott Stapp and the other band members decided to part ways due to personal issues. Right. Stapp would pursue a solo career while guitarist Mark Tremonti, bassist Brian Marshall, and drummer Scott Phillips formed the band Alter Bridge, which was a fantastic band. And they put this band together with vocalist Miles Kennedy. And if you remember, Miles Kennedy was the singer for Guns N' Roses when Guns N' Roses got inducted into the Hall of Fame, and Axl Rose refused to go to the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Miles Kennedy was the guy that went up there and sang.
Oh, nice.
So, Alter Bridge was with Miles Kennedy. So then I looked into it further because I wanted to know more about Stapp and why the whole thing happened. So Stapp has since toured and recorded as a solo artist, although he suffered a drug-related mental breakdown, which actually sounds kind of fun, in 2014 and spent several years recovering from that. Drug-related mental breakdown. What drugs do you think he was on? Cocaine?
No idea.
I don't know. What do you think? Not psychedelics.
It's probably heroin.
I think it was heroin?
Yeah, heroin kind of makes you do stupid stuff.
Yeah.
But then crack does too, though.
Crack does too. You remember that chick? Remember when we were...
Crack's my favorite.
Crack.
Crack makes you like go into the room.
Yeah, remember when we were in Akron? I won't name the club, but we were at a venue and that chick came in and she was whacked out of her mind. Yeah, it was fantastic. I just briefly looked at her and saw her shirt, and I was
like, the zombie
eye contact.
apocalypse is coming.
Yeah, she looked like a zombie. I'm not sure what she was on, but
Zombie drug.
I wondered, what drugs Stapp was on. So Stapp ran away from home at the age of 17, went on to form the band Creed in college. And despite being a Christian, Stapp says he ran from God and fell into well-known temptations of sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Right? So that is my Breaking Spines news. Isn't that fantastic?
Yeah.
A real good one this week.
What's up, Gook?
Yeah, Gook joined the show.
It's the Gook.
Hey, Gook, I had
My favorite guy.
a photo of you earlier on the show tonight that showed us when we were at Lucy's Pub. And thank you so much for coming out. I had fun with you.
Ain't we going to
I've
hell
always
with
had
him?
fun with you. What's that?
Ain't we going to hell with him?
We always go to hell with him.
No, with like Matt, like really going.
Oh,
to
yeah,
hell.
yeah. So September 10th, we're doing that show, Paranormal Realities. Ghostly, that's when I'm going to have celebrity psychic Gregory Nichols on. We're going to have the Spirit Box guy, and we're going to have Bolivia come on and do the paranormal stuff, how they've been doing their new show. I'm trying to set it up that where me, Lisa, because Lisa is a concealed carry, we want to go to Hell, Ohio. It's a town in Ohio that's been abandoned. They say that underneath the ground there's fires burning, right? And we also heard rumors how there's like satanic cults there. You can't go at night because it's super dangerous, but it's a town that's been completely abandoned and it's super paranormal.
Wow.
You see cryptids and they like sounds of like Sasquatch and screaming and all kinds of craziness. So
The sounds of Sasquatch is just me farting.
yeah, that. I have a great Sasquatch story for you. I'm not going to bore you with it tonight, but yeah. So there's some craziness in Hell, Ohio. So me, Lisa, and Matt are going to go investigate that whole thing and take a bunch of photos. It's abandoned, and you have to like kind of park away from it because they do patrols to make sure that nobody goes into this town, because it's so unsafe because of the fires burning underneath the ground. But I think that's just a rumor to keep people away from the crazy paranormal activity that
The
happens there.
zombies are there.
Yeah, they have reports of like zombie stuff. They have reports of UFOs. They have all kinds of weird paranormal stuff going on there.
I go there all the time.
Cool.
So, and Matt Gutka does not live very far from there. So I think me and Lisa are going to hook up. We're going to drive out to where Matt is, and then we're going to go investigate Hell, Ohio. And that's going to be part of our show on the 10th. It's going to be kind of this like a little investigation that we do. because I'm not afraid of shit. Like I will go into a haunted house. I could have a ghost behind me whisper in my ear, "I'll get you," and that's not going to scare me. Nothing scares me, right? I'm not afraid of nothing.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I ain't
I was
afraid of
just gonna say that.
Yeah. Hey, Ali, if you're listening, little Ghostbusters shout out to you, buddy. I know you're into that shit. So, yeah, that was our Breaking Spines news. I'm excited about doing that Hello Ohio thing. So, Matt, if you're listening, buddy, and I know you are, thank you for tuning in. And I also want to say this. I see all the people that tuned in tonight. I went up and looked at it because I can't see from a distance. And I want to thank everybody that tuned in and said hello to me and Lisa. You're probably mostly always saying hello to Lisa because she's fantastic. But yeah, that's probably it. And I know the owner of Redline Radio was on Facebook Live. I can't see it on here because this is like YouTube-ish, right? And but wanted to say thank you to everyone that listened tonight. It was a great show. With that said, we're going to play a song. I love these guys a lot. Now, this is a very short song, but it's very cool, okay? So, Satan, can you please bring up the band Dead in the Spring? This is a song called The Day You Died. And I would say it's kind of like hardcore metal. I'm not sure if you'd really consider this metal or not, but I would definitely say it's hardcore. But so this is Dead in the Spring, and this is the song called The Day You Died. We're going to take a quick little break. Yo, I wouldn't even know how to describe that song. I don't know if that's hardcore or what that is. I know it's cool. I've listened to it a few times. So we're running out of time. The show's going really freaking fast, right?
Sound like
It
there's
is.
somebody calling me.
Yeah, that's your ringtone. Whole lot better than I can buy you flowers. I'll tell you that. Fuck, man.
That song is good.
She said she could buy herself flowers.
That's right. I
Yeah,
can-
she can buy herself flowers. You know, she can also open her own fucking door. I'll tell you that. All
and
right.
I do.
Yeah, you do. You also open the door for me, so it's super nice. All right, so show's running out of time. I'm gonna go ahead right now and thank Ghostly Music for letting me interview you. Let me
No
play
problem.
your music.
It was
I
awesome.
love your music, and we'll play it again on September 10th. I hope you tune in. And I'll give you a shout out that night and mention this.
And I'll be sliding in your DMs later.
Yeah,
Say-
you will. Make sure you leave your Cuddlebutt card for her.
Oh,
Hey, maybe when
boy.
we go to Long Island, you can come with us and offers up some cuddles.
I let her get a sample.
Oh, man.
Again?
Yeah.
Again, Jeff?
So what we're gonna do is Satan, if you could please bring up the Black Rose Keezy Production show calendar. I want to show everybody what we got going on, all the different shows. This is some of the shows that we're gonna be doing on Loud and Local, and then we're gonna show the show calendar of some of the concerts that we have coming up too. Then, and let me also say, I designed the ones for the Loud and Local shows, like these ones, but the real concert posters that we do is all designed by Lisa. That's part of what she does with our company. There's one right now, and we're going to show them right now. She does a fantastic fucking job.
Thank you.
No, I really mean that. You've really come into your own with the stuff that you do with our company. We both have different jobs that we do, and
Right.
the job that you do is really fantastic. And you also have to deal with my bullshit of sending stuff your way, and that's a cool show that we got coming up. We're looking
Yes.
for bands right now. So, Terrence Knight Productions, he's a sponsor of my show, just like Front Street Social Club is. He's going to be working with us on a lot of stuff. Crystal
cool
Palooza
dude.
that's coming up. Yeah, he's very cool. He basically brought, except for the one artist I have on that show, he has the whole Sunday show, and it's going to be R&B, rap, and we have some DJs coming up. It's going to be fantastic. We have the headliner, Loud Boy, which I'm super excited about because he's probably one of the bigger rappers or up-and-coming rappers in Cleveland right now. So I'm super excited about that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to play a song called The Ugly Lovers. I'm sorry, the band's called The Ugly Lovers. The song is called Don't Come Back. And this is actually a live broadcast from WZRD in Chicago. This is a very cool song, and it's a very cool band. And I think Lisa and Satan, you're going to really like this. So you could play that for us, and when we come back, get a little more news, and we'll end the show.
Ever since the day you left, it comes as no surprise. My life has been a better place. I opened up my eyes because I used to think I needed you, but now I know I'm fine. So if you want to try again, you better stop and change your mind. Don't come back, leave me alone. I'm better on my own. Well, every time I took you back, you cheated and you lied. And every time I left the game, you left me asking why I tried. But now I see just who you are. I know you're not a friend. So find another loser, cause I won't go for all that again. Don't come back, leave me alone. I'm better on my own. Don't come back, leave me alone. I'm better off alone. Don't come back, leave me alone. I'm better on my own. Don't come back, leave me alone. I'm better on my own. Don't come back, leave me alone. I'm better off here on my own. Don't come back, leave me alone. I'm better on my own.
Yeah, I know something's weird with your phone. We were
It
talking
is.
about that through the thing. Like, and I'll just say it now. Like, you get your, I have like T-Mobile, and I get it through like Boost. Like, my bill is not super high. You pay really high on your phone. Well, I know you have other lines on there and shit, but
Yeah.
that fucking Verizon sucks.
Yeah, and like I told you, I'm dropping calls left and right now. I'm
Yeah.
never dropping calls.
You drop
before.
calls. You can never get on your apps.
Yeah.
The only thing that's good about this fucking phone is the camera.
Yeah. That's
Y-
the only reason why I got it in the first place.
You should just move to like the one I'm on and get like my new phone. I got a Motorola. I just haven't transferred everything yet, and I kept the same number. I saved like $75 off on the
Yeah,
price.
I think
It's
I'm
like
just gonna get me a new like a
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a camera.
just get a phone with a really fantastic camera on it, and because
Look, that one
90% of
does.
what well that you do have a fantastic camera, and you can get even better, with higher resolution. But I think the thing that you should do, I know we're out of time here. I'm just gonna babble, but the thing that you should do is get yourself a really nice camera.
That's what I just said. I was gonna just get
Not
a camera.
yeah,
Not a phone.
not a phone. Just get yourself a middle of the road phone. But maybe that's a good Christmas gift idea for you. You need a nice camera because your photography is really freaking good, and you're doing really good photography just on your phone. Just think what you could do with a really
Right.
nice camera, the shutter
Yeah.
speed and the whole bit.
Yep. I'm gonna have to learn how
Yeah.
to do all that.
Well, yeah, I took photography in college.
I did in high school.
I never told you. went to college and took photography. But that's not my my degree or anything. My degree is in marketing and advertising. But
Yours is in marketing, mine's in criminal justice.
I kind of see that. Lisa has the tiniest little hands. Her hands will fit right in that eye socket, man. She'll just knock you the fuck out. She's one of those cops walk up to the car. You were speeding. Right?
You're like, was you going fast?
You going fast? I love going fast. Yeah. I could just see you as a cop. That'd be fucking awesome.
I got to pull over one person.
Yeah?
Whenever I was doing the stuff on Talmadge, police in Talmadge.
Did you walk up to the car and were like, what's up, chicken fucker?
No. No, I said, you went through the school zone going 40 instead of 25, right? You missed the stop sign, went through it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't do that. You want to see my body cam?
Was it an actual real pullover?
Yeah, I had to pull him over because I was on traffic then.
Oh, yeah?
And I had no choice but to pull him over.
Man, I'd love you to pull me over. Yeah, I'm bad.
Yeah.
All right, so the show goes really fast. I want to thank everybody that listened tonight. I saw all you guys. It was fucking fantastic. I want to thank Ghostly for letting me interview you tonight. And we
Thank
love
you
your
as
music.
well. Thank you.
Excellent. You'll be on September 10th. I want to thank Satan behind the board. I want to thank the beautiful and lovely Lisa. She's fantastic. My best friend. We spend a lot of time together. Probably more time than I see my family. Right?
Mine too.
Right. We spend a ton of time together. Wednesday, we're going to be together the whole fucking day. We're going out to Sandusky, followed by Toledo. We're going to be in the recording studio. I'm going to be playing guitar on her new song that she wrote, which is fantastic. Great singer-songwriter. Well, I would say songwriter.
I don't sing very well.
More of a lyricist. You write words. But I'm forcing you to do backing vocals.
Yeah.
Because if I have to put down scratch vocals,
hey, if you can,
you have
you
to
can
do
handle
backing
the country
vocals.
voice. I guess everybody else can.
Yeah, I love the country voice. Hey, Satan, I'll say this, that since hanging out with Lisa, I find myself very attracted to country girls. Isn't that weird?
No, not at all. She turns everyone out.
Yeah, that's fucking great. She turned me out to country women, man.
Yeah.
There's something about the accent, man. I just love that. I love the accent. I loved when we were. See, I'm not going to go off on a tangent before we play the last song and lead out, but I loved being in her town. Like, I don't know how many people live in Doylestown. I'm going to say less than 2,000 people, at least. That you could walk through town in 5 minutes from one end to the other. But there's something about living out there. It's
a
I don't know,
small
it's
town.
so relaxing. It's so cool. Everybody waves to each other. I never heard one person say, scream at each other driving like I do all the time in North Olmsted. So, yeah, I love it out there. And so I love that country girl thing. And I was never attracted to that before until I met you. And I don't know, man. There's something about it. So I want to thank everybody for listening tonight. So what we're going to do is we're going to lead out with a song. I do this lead out thing. And we're leading out with this band called The Days. The Days is going to be playing the show. And Satan, this happens to be your boy's birthday on September 2nd. They're going to be playing the show for us. We have Oblivia. We have a band called Sludge Box, post-grunge. And then The Days is going to play, and they're like a high school rock-off band. They're very, very, very good. So the name of this song is called Methomania. And this is the band The Days. I want to thank everybody for listening tonight. Ghostly Music for letting us interview you.
Thank you.
Yo, fucking great night. Night, Cleveland. Peace, bitches. See you, degenerates.
Live your life away from your family. It took time to lose your mind. I hate myself to drink what you drank, but love it at the same damn time. It's like I'm going ahead, but my mind can figure it out. Across the nautical bridge, fill up rise, and alcoholic child. Megalomania has come to this. Luminaries with no cocaine, a formulaic twist. I'm gassed out, cause my parental figure made me lash out. What's on the bus about it? See what I see is me that needs the change. I'm wasted, I fell right asleep within my basement. The day of the week, all the time, all the place, I don't know my face no more. It's like I'm going ahead, but my mind can't figure it out. Across the nautical bridge, full of lies, and alcoholic child. Come on now. No, it's like a bow in a hand, but my mind can figure it out. Across the nautical bridge, fill up lies, and alcoholic child. My megalomania has come to this.